You are now listening to Snide Remarks. Here are your hosts, Ugwa, as Rude, and Fluffy.
Actually, you know what? I actually was thinking about that. Western movies, like if they just revamp that series, like you don't have to revamp movies, but like a different genre.
Bring back a genre.
Bring back a genre.
I would love to see westerns make their comeback. I think
because westerns are dead.
Django's doing it.
Who?
Django did it.
But that's, I mean,
Django.
like real old school westerns, like bring those
Spaghetti
back.
westerns.
Fistful of Dollars,
Yeah.
spaghetti westerns. I was just watching, Fistful of Dollars like a month ago.
Like I think I'd be
So
okay
good.
with that.
Yeah.
Like if you bring back genres, bring back original thought. No more comic book movies being remade. No more revamps of
No
movies.
reboots.
No reboots.
Original
nothing.
material,
Just original
old
thought.
genres.
Like why won't you?
That'd
Or
be nice.
first, like when they had True Grit, like the revamp version of from the old movie, it was good, but it wasn't original. Like why won't you just do
Same
something
with
like
310 to Yuma?
yeah, like all
Good,
these
great
movies.
film, by the way.
Yeah,
Amazing.
So what you guys like? What they should do is bring back genres again, or bring back the gangster films. Like
Yeah.
that, I'll be cool with that. Like I agree with you. Like revamp, like adding a sequel to a movie that shouldn't have been like Back to the Future 3, for instance, or Batman and Robin. Like movies that really don't need sequels.
Yeah.
Like I would have a problem with that.
But here's the thing, right? Just because you bring back a genre doesn't mean you necessarily do it well, right?
Yeah, of course, but
Yeah.
genres are more easy to work with than other films.
No, I get it, but like my thought process is like for every Star Wars, there's a Battlefield Earth, you know, and so in essence, it's like because of how far we've come in terms of filmmaking, in terms of storytelling,
Yeah.
how many years and years, and not even years, centuries of storytelling has existed. For people to think of an original thought these days
This is huge.
is insanely difficult.
Yeah.
It's easier and it's more profitable to rehash.
I
Essentially,
don't know. I agree because people are more comfortable with it. They don't want to try something new.
Well,
Yes.
no, but this has become a really big issue in the industry now, especially the film industry, is a lot of what the material you're finding. Pick any 10 films and count on your fingers how many of them
Are
are original screenplays, right? Everything we've talked about so far have been adaptations
Yeah.
or sequels. And that's a problem. That innovative thought is gone.
I mean, Star Wars was innovative. Indiana Jones was innovative.
Correct.
Back to the Future was
What
innovative.
is who's our new Indiana Jones? There it is.
Boom.
Uncharted.
No, but but then if they make an Uncharted movie series, it'll be based on the video game. You know?
Can it be played by Harrison Ford? 'Cause that'd
Maybe,
be cool.
maybe the answer was right there, and that's the fact that film is no longer a medium with which we can get new
Thought.
material.
Yeah, we have to go
People
through
are
other.
looking for adaptations.
That's
But
not
it-
true.
I don't know about that. I don't know
That's not true.
about
That's
that.
not true. I mean, like, there's many great films that are coming out that
Exactly.
we're still paying attention to. I mean, 12 Years a Slave. You know, I mean, like, everything that was an
But that's also
Oscars.
that was
That's
based on
I mean,
based off a
journal.
book, I guess.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. But then also, it's like, who would have thought you could do that? You
Yeah,
know?
that's
And
true.
it's like, just think about everything that has been, I guess, like, that has been, like, criticized, widely acclaimed, you know? Like, these movies are doing it pretty well. Just the only popular things are the ones that are getting rehashed, you know? I mean, think about it.
But those are money grabs, right?
Of course. I mean, and like that, there's
That's
always
what I
going to
want.
be that. I mean, honestly, like there's that in video games, there's that in books, there's that in whatever medium that you know.
In my opinion, it's more of films are not becoming, because if you even Oscar winners, they're also based off a lot of books. Like you wouldn't be surprised. Like for instance, one of my favorite movies of all time is LA Confidential, and I thought it was an original movie. Then I find out, it's a book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Even The Godfather's based on a book.
Exactly. So most of those movies are based off of like books as well. But now more original stuff are coming from TV shows.
Yeah.
Like Breaking Bad's an original thought.
Yeah.
True Detective is an
True
original
Detective, yes.
thought.
I love that.
Like House of Cards is based, like they're not the current one on Netflix, but the one in British was an original thought. Like those are the new wave of stuff. Like Mad Men was an original thought. Like that's what I think is originality is going.
Has gone towards TV.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm perfectly.
I'm okay with that. But even still, like, I'm going to throw this out. Just because something is a sequel doesn't necessarily make it substandard, right?
I'm not saying substandard.
Definitely.
I'm not saying substandard.
But my case in point is, like, I am a huge Toy Story fan, but
That's
I think that
original.
the best one is Toy Story 3.
But that's still, those three are grouped. Those are original stuff, though. They're not based off of a comic book or
But
Sure.
even sequels, like we're in sequel mania now. You know what I mean? How many Iron Man movies you want? 7. Like,
I mean, honestly though, like,
is that bad or good? I'm not quantifying.
here's the thought. Like we
every one of those movies want to be like James Bond, though. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
They all want to be like James Bond. Like they want to have that longevity that they don't have to. Like just have
22
the-
films.
Yeah.
Perfect
And
fine.
they all work. right? Like there'll be one or two bad ones, but most of them work, right?
Yeah, I feel like we put so much emphasis in the concept of an original thought when even anything that we think might be original is probably influenced or copied off of something, regardless of the time period that it was released in, regardless of the medium that it was released in. There is some sort of inspiration or someone blatantly copied off of to create something great.
Yeah.
And we're more excited about that stuff too. Like when Jurassic World is released, like more people will be more excited for that than the guy who will make like a Swamp Thing. Like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?